Good morning, guys. Today is June 17th, and it's almost 11 past 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Apologies for being late today. I just wanted to read a little bit about what's happening in the markets on the geopolitical and any economic development. So we have actually what's going on is today. So from the economic calendar, we have in a few minutes, we have got core retail sales month over month and retail sales month over month. So the expectation, the forecast is 0.1%. And in the case of retail sales month over month, the forecast for retail sales month over month is 0.2% higher than the last previous one. If there's no, so it's higher than the last one if there's no revision, right? Let's go to retail sales month over month. So the previous one was 0.1%. The expectation is negative 0.5%. So it's negative 0.5%. Import prices will be also one from my perspective, it will be a key level number to look at. Apart from that, industrial production, business inventories, these will be good because of the trade tariff and all that's going on. So this will also give us the clue of how the trade tariff and how it's impacting the economy. Let's go on the news front. So US stock futures fall on Middle East tension, Fed meeting on the radar starting from today, and tomorrow 2 o'clock is the announcement and 2:30 is going to be the press conference. Israel-Iran conflict in focus, retail sales, Bank of Japan decision, Citi trims coal prices, Barclay lifts NVDA target to $200 as supply chain check signals upside. And okay, so that's something which there's a lot of news on the geopolitical side. So what I expect, there will be a lot of news during the market, and there will be a lot of news as well as there will be a lot of rumors. So I generally avoid this type of market where markets are more news driven. When the markets are very much news driven and not by the flow. So flow is impacted by the news. So I generally avoid those markets, and that's what I suggest. It's entirely up to you. Let's go to what is our market probability map suggesting. So today, 51% of the time, Dow is up, 50% S&P is up, 51% of the time NASDAQ is up. So it's mixed. It could be flat to yesterday, as most of the guys were expecting that the market will be either slightly sluggish to bearish, but the probability map was suggesting bullish. Today it's suggesting mixed. Let's see what happens. It could be mixed to flat, maybe mixed to a little bit flat to a little bit bearish. Let's see how it goes. TWT Learning provides financial market education and research. I'm going to announce a course very soon, so please reach out to me on admin@twtlearning.com. So it's admin@twt.com. We look into high probability investing and trading setups, trading ideas. So you can visit my website, twtlearning.com, and then you can find contact details over there. Thank you very much for following me on Twitter, and thank you very much for following me on YouTube. And if you're not a subscriber or if you're not following me on Twitter, so please follow me on Twitter and subscribe me on YouTube. Thank you very much for your time, and let's go into the market and see what's happening. So let's say there's one thing which, let me just remove these. Market is trading at near the all-time high. So that is where, and then this geopolitical tension is going, so geopolitical temperature, I would say it's going higher and higher, and market is at the high. Futures are still around 22. Okay, 1 second. Let me just see where we are. So this is the September contract, and we are at 22,088. March contract is expiring this Friday. So those who are trading, those who are just trading for the purpose of trading, speculation, tomorrow will be their last day to liquidate or roll over. So that's why there might be some volatility. Keep in mind, Thursday is a holiday in the US, so probably we'll see some volatility between today and tomorrow. Right, so future is close to very high, near the high. Anything can happen. A small news can trigger a sell-off, or the market move is actually getting gradually. It's the market speed is getting gradual. So I will just wait cautiously and see what happens next. Same thing goes with the S&P futures. So that was NASDAQ futures. And this we are talking about S&P futures. So S&P futures, let me see, 4 hourly, and let me see. Okay, so S&P futures 6,066.75, which is it's also again near the all-time high. So I'll be very cautious in the market. Single news can move the market sharply up or down. So let's see what's happening with the volatility. Volatility is coming down a little bit, but not significantly. Let's see how it moves today. Let's go to so Tesla is trading above this line. That means Tesla, the 22nd June robotaxi event is driving the market. Comes to NVDA. NVDA is in a range trade. Yesterday we have seen a higher high, 146, with 146.10 something. We broke the previous high, but we came back again into the range. In the case of AMD, let's see, AMD 4 hourly. So AMD is, okay, AMD has broken this line. Let me see. AMD is 128.70, so AMD has broken this line. Alphabet, range trade. AVGO, range trade. Apple facing this resistance, now 200, 202. Microsoft, this support is the key on Microsoft. I would say 470, 473. Amazon, range trade so far in the pre-market and since yesterday, the day before. Let's see, where is gold? Gold is finding resistance around 34,030, 35. And if gold fails to go further higher, then gold is coming back to 33,000, so 3,350, 45. Crude coming down. Looks like that the spike or the breakout, and probably there is a retest coming on the downside. Dollar doing nothing, so in the range between almost 98 to 100. Let's see where it breaks. Yields are quiet, and Bitcoin is in the range as suggested yesterday, that Bitcoin is just ranging between 108K and 104. So almost 108.4K and 104.2K. All the best, guys. Stay safe, trades, have a nice trading day, and then we'll connect tomorrow.